This is how you know your extensions are so donezo. Like, I did no activities, 0. And it's just like, I've been sitting in this damn chair. I don't even know how it's happening. All right, my armpits kind of stink right now. Good thing I'm in my own home. And my husband is already married to me, so, you know, he has no choice. All right, so this look right here, maybe you saw, maybe you didn't. If you follow me on Instagram, this photo has the highest amount of likes I have ever had on a photo ever. So round of applause to Snap fam, Instagram fam, Twitter fam, Facebook fam, everyone that's on Instagram for liking that photo. That just like blew my mind and made me so motivated to just film even more videos and like create more looks. Like, so that was really cool. Thank you so much for touching my heart with that one. You guys were asking for a recreation and a tutorial of that makeup look. So here it is. So throughout this tutorial, I'm gonna show you the products, even though they're listed in here. Some people don't like to read, you know who you are. So I'm gonna show you, maybe you are a visual learner. So we're gonna go through the look today from A to Z, and I'm gonna show you how to go from no makeup to this makeup. So if you wanna see how to get this look, keep watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. We'd love to have you part of the Fox fam. Keep this brush near me because my extensions are at the point in their lives where they have just given up. They don't wear makeup anymore. They're walking around in diapers. They're walking around in their house robe. They've thrown the fucking towel in. I'm about to actually get some new ones in a couple days, but until then, I gotta keep these bitches in line. Look at this background though. Oh, I love it. I thought it was perfect for this look because I added a little blue gel on that light back there, and there's a little bit of blue in this tutorial. So, since there's a lot of color in this tutorial, oh yeah, before we get started too, I have done my foundation and my brows off camera just to make this a little bit faster. And I've been seeing a lot of comments lately, because I do read your comments, that you guys are unsure of where to get a certain product, or you didn't want to go back and so you leave it in the comments. But what will be even faster than asking and waiting for me to get back to you will be to look in the description box, because I spend a lot of time linking everything in there for you guys, or what I can anyways, and like typing it all out and making sure that all the information is in the description box for you. So if you're ever curious what like I'm using, or maybe you didn't hear something, it's typically always in the order, unless I'm having a crazy wacky day and don't do it, but it's typically always in the order of which you see it shown on camera. So the first item is typically #1. So just go ahead, pull that little description bar down and check that out, because everything is linked in there. There are also typically coupons in there as well. Okay, gonna be using the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. It looks like this to set the under eye area, and I am going to use a little sponge. Ugh. This container is a little weird because like I never know how to get the product out of here. I'm like, okay, do I just kind of like hope it doesn't, since this is here blocked. Anyways, first world problems. Probably gonna have a lot of fallout from this, so just wanna, you know, protect my skin so we can just wipe it off. I've also seen people putting this down here. Why not? I saw Crispy do this one in our last video. She learned it from Patrick Star. Let's try. I don't know what it does. Guess it just, I don't know, makes your skin perfect. Gonna be working from my Z palette on some of these colors here. First color we're going to be laying down is Wait For It, and this is going to be used as a transition shade. So kind of just using this all up in the crease area and blending it out. We gotta show Snap fam my freaking background right now because I'm real into it. To deepen up the crease and make it even a little more pinkish reddish, I'm gonna be going in with a mixture of like dipping my brush in both of these, Stay Golden and Make and Move. Well, making moves, that's what it's called. For blending out eyeshadow perfectly, you wanna be patient and you just wanna do this back and forth. So you apply color, blend it out, apply more color, blend it out, and you just keep doing that until it's as pigmented and as blended out as you'd like it to be. There's like literally no fallout to speak of. I love this eyeshadow. It's so good. It's so good to have it. Ugh. I'm going to use a touch of Cloud 9 just in the outer edge here, just to even deepen that up just a tiny bit more. Gonna be taking a bit of Wait For It, that's the first color we used, and putting that on the lower lash line. It's time for some color. This is Backseat, and I'm basically just going to apply this over my entire eyelid. Why do I keep throwing eyeshadows? I just remembered that last time I did this look, I actually put down a white eyeshadow base on my eyelid first, but it doesn't even need it because it's so pigmented. Good to know. And I'm gonna stipple this up into the crease area just a little bit so we can blend it together pretty nicely, because if you don't, you can have a weird little disconnect there, and nobody wants a weird little disconnect. You don't, I don't, she doesn't, he doesn't. Just kidding, I'm here by myself. And then just blend that out a little bit. As I suspected, there's a lot of fallout from this blue, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe this away with a super large fluffy brush. For the inner corner, just to lighten and brighten it up and add like a little bit of color to it. Ow, I just like pulled my extension so hard. We're gonna be using Come and... Fail! Okay, now that I've totally like ruined this thing, we're gonna be using Come and Get It. Seriously, it wants you to come and get it, right? Because it's just jumping out of my hand. Taking NYX's retractable eyeliner in brown, I'm just gonna kind of dot this on the lower lash line. Let me check my picture. I think I actually, just kidding. We're gonna put this on our waterline and kind of work it into our lower lash line. Going back in with our red tones, I'm just kind of gonna go in there and smoke this out a little further. We're gonna be using the Tarte Tartist Clay Paint Liner in black. Whoa, whoa, ooh, I just squeezed out so much product. That's depressing. I'm just going to create like a small liner, connect it to down here, so filling in the tear duct area, and then just like a small-ish wing, but if however you like your wing, do that. Do it however you'd like it. Applying a little bit of mascara to the top and lower lashes. This is the Tarteist mascara. For a little bit of contouring, I'm gonna be using Tarte's Park Ave Princess. This shade is amazing for pale people. Even if you have a tan, this will work for you too. If your skin's too dark, it won't work for you. But it is like the perfect shade because it's like not warm toned. It's more of a taupey, but it's not completely cool toned either. It's like kind of like perfectly in the middle. I love this. This is the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. I had never used this before. I used it the other day when I created that makeup look, this makeup look, and this stuff is so pretty. It squirts out like so. It is so pretty. So I think I took a brush last time and put this on. That'll be the easiest. So I'm just gonna take some of that on here, kind of, brush it off a little bit so it's not like a glob of it, and then just lightly tap it on, blend it out, repeat. I almost forgot to contour my nose. Gonna contour it with this guy. Now it's time for blush. I actually had this stuff in my bronzer drawer, and then I realized, I was like, that's kind of more like blush. So, for my skin tone anyway. So this is the NYX Ombre Blush in Nude to Me, and it looks like this. So I like to dab it here, and then I dab up into that area, and then dab on my hand, and then go in for the blush. I know it's kind of dark, so I'm kind of using it as like a bronzer blush. So I'm gonna be placing it pretty much like right like into my contour, like a little bit above my contour, but also like just right there. I'm not really putting this on the apples of my cheeks, which would be right there. I don't really ever put blush right there right now. I did before. I'm kind of going through a phase where I don't. For lashes, these are Faux Mink and they're in Olivia. They look like this. Can you see that? Oh. There we go, there they are. On to lips. The lashes, I love these lashes. Thank you for making Faux Mink. You don't need to wear animals on your eyes. Thank you very much. Before we do lips though, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with Gerard's Slay All Day because I am going out this evening for a girls' night. Yes, I do have a couple friends, including you guys. Just gonna douse my face in that so that it stays put because we got a couple hours till girls' night commences, okay? So we're gonna be using Too Faced Melted Matte in Me So Pretty, and I'm not gonna worry about lip liner because I'm just too lazy to even deal with that right now, so we're just gonna go straight in with this. Oh yeah. So that's it. That's it for this look that I created and put on Instagram, and then you guys asked to see a tutorial. Thank you guys for asking for tutorials. I really like your input. Hopefully you enjoyed it, learned something new, discovered some new products. Let me know what you think about the look in the comments below. Snap fam, notification squad, I wanna know who you are, who was first. Thumbs up my video, it helps YouTube show it to other people. So if you enjoyed yourself, thumbs it up, it's free, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I love you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. I was like, oh my God, is there lipstick on my teeth? Keep waving, act natural, act natural.